The two things I get asked the most as a nutritionist is what snacks can I have and what is a complete protein? Now I've got both in one recipe here. I'm gonna make my hemp peanut butter bars, starting off with some peanut butter that has some amazing hemp seeds in it as well. Now, hemp seeds are a complete protein, which is absolutely fantastic. It means you get all those essential amino acids. It's also full of omega-3 and 6 too. So I'm gonna put about 1 cup of this lovely peanut butter in here. Now you can use any nut butter if you want to, but this one is a bit of a fave of mine. There we go. Now I'm gonna add to that as my sweetener, a bit of monk fruit sweetener, but it's maple flavored, so it tastes just like maple syrup. And it's about 1/2 cup. And the great thing about this is it doesn't raise your blood sugar the way that normal sugar or syrup would. So I'm just gonna mix that one together. I'm gonna add to that, I'm really gonna jam pack this as a protein-rich snack. I'm gonna add some protein powder as well. So I'm just gonna do 1 scoop of that one. It's chocolate flavored, this one. I'm gonna add to that just some chopped nuts. This is more just for texture. It brings out the flavor of the peanut butter too. You can always just get crunchy peanut butter. And have some coconut flour, which is just gonna soak up all of that moisture and bring everything together. Get mixing away. Now you can have a little bit of water on hand if you want it, but you actually do wanna make quite a thick dough. Gonna add to that some hemp seeds too. Again, jam packing ourselves with omega-3 and protein and fiber too. So in we go, about 2 tablespoons of that. So mixing that one together, just with the back of a spoon is perfect. Making sure to combine all of that flour. It gets to a point where you don't need that spoon anymore. Get your nice washed hands in there and you'll see that it will form a real easy dough. Get it out on here. Oh, you can smell the peanut, that is gorgeous. Now we're just gonna put it onto a nice coconut oiled tray. So we wanna really pack it down, because we're gonna put this in the freezer for about an hour. This is a non-cook bar. We just want that to get a bit cold, using your knuckles just to get it nice and even. And whilst that one is in the freezer, I'm gonna add a bit of coconut oil to a bit of dark chocolate there, because that's gonna be a really simple little ganache topping. So into the freezer with this one, and I can get melting. That has worked perfectly. It's nice and solid, perfect base now for my chocolate ganache, which I simply just had some dark chocolate and some coconut oil, which makes it just go so much further if you don't have too much chocolate. And it also doesn't set so quickly. So over the base we go with this one. Oh, make sure we get every single little corner. Now, I do want this ganache to cool down and set, so I will put it back into the fridge, or you can put it in the freezer again if you're really, really hungry for it. And I'm gonna add a few hemp seeds on top here too. Probably more as decoration, but I mean, you're getting some nutrition in there as well, aren't you? So back into the fridge we go, just for 30 minutes, and that will be nice and set. Now that is set perfectly there. So just take it out. Oh, look at that layer. How wonderful. Now, if you want it to be really, really clean, you can cut off just the ends there, but I like it. I like a bit of a rustic look, and I want this to be nice, long fingers that I can just keep adding to here, so that when people come over, I can hand them one and we can still have a little chat standing up, maybe just in the garden. So of course I'll cut a little bit off for me now. Let's have a go. Wonderful stuff. Look at that, lovely layers. That's gonna keep you nice and full. You don't need too much of it. It's a little bit of an indulgence, but actually there's quite a bit of health in there too. That's delicious. The ganache is hard. It gives you everything that you want from a ganache. I can see that in Richo's lunchbox, in Richo's boys' lunchbox, most definitely in mine.